All right, how's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft world. In the last episode, we ended up building this awesome witch farm. Very nice, giving me a lot of redstone, which was the whole purpose, and yeah, working out very well. Speaking of last episode, I want to thank you guys all for the support. Means a lot, and yeah, it did even better than the last episode, or the one before that. So thank you all very much for that support, and thank you all for 200 subscribers. Yeah, very cool, very awesome. And yeah, between episodes, I did a little bit of work downstairs. We have a little bit of a setup here now. Got some chests, lava generator for all the smelting we had to do. Got a bunch of deep slate smelting up because that's going to be very important in the next build that we're doing. If we go down here, we have a little tunnel that leads into the collection chamber for the witch farm. So I ended up doing a, what do you call this, auto sorter right here. And yeah, working very nice. We got a bunch of redstone, a little bit less glowstone. Rates are not too good on the rest of this stuff, but the redstone is the real thing that we wanted from this farm. So very nice. Yeah, this is the collection thing. There's just a hopper minecart right here, and then there are 24 minecarts right above there, and the witches die from mob cramming, and then they die, their loot travels through here, and yeah, it gets auto sorted into here. Yeah, it works out very nice. As you can see, we got a whole mess of redstone, which will be very useful in the coming projects. So that's pretty much all that we did between episodes. In this episode, I want to decorate the witch farm. So I have a build planned out already for it. And yeah, it's going to be very cool. It's more of like a ruins type of build because we are in the swamp. It's a little bit, dilapidated here. And I think a ruins build would fit the area very nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. And I will see you all when it's completed. All right, everyone. So far we have done the main structure and no detail has been done on it yet, but I wanted to take a step back and take a look at it from back here and yeah, show you guys what we've done so far and show you and tell you guys where we're going with it. So as you can see, looking pretty cool. From the front angle, like when you're like kind of level with the arches, it looks really good. But once you start to take a step down and look at it from below, kind of starts to get hard to read. You can see the back of the structure through the front of it, and it kind of makes the arches blend in a little bit, and it's kind of hard to read what's going on. From up here, you can kind of see some cool arches, and then up here is very readable, but I'm kind of worried about how it's gonna look, from down here. Obviously, so far it's just one texture, so I'm thinking that texturing it up with some darker blocks and maybe some lighter ones too would make it a bit more readable. So we're gonna go with that and see what happens. I'm gonna add some moss hanging down from everywhere, from these overhangs too. Some leaves too would probably make it look good. So some green in here will definitely be needed, and I think it will add a lot to it. And I think on the inside, we're going to do lighter blocks just so the darker blocks on the outside stand out a little bit. Yeah, I think that's it for the plan. If you guys can't tell, this is modeled after after Priscilla's tower in Dark Souls 1 in the painted world. And yeah, I think it looks really cool. I'm really happy with how it looks. More texture is going to have to be added to make it look a little bit more ruined, a little bit more worn down. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with texturing this thing, and yeah, I will see you all when it's all completed. I'm waiting for these bees to give me some honey, but there's none in there right now. I think that's because it's nighttime, but watch this. Once I go to bed and wake up in the morning, it's gonna be a jump scare. Whoa! I think there's about 9 bees in there because all 3 of those hives were filled once I put them in. But yeah, I've been collecting some honey just so I could wax up some of this copper. Maybe... No, let's just go ahead and go down there right now. So yeah, guys, welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed that little montage. I tried something different. Instead of doing a montage where I'm building through the whole thing, I did one just showcasing the final product with, you know, me walking around a little bit. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed that. Let me know what you all think. And yeah, what I want to do right now is I want to get rid of this disgusting green copper. I'm thinking this stage looks pretty good. I like how it's a little bit weathered still. So let's get some honeycomb on that. I don't know why it's... My, like, achievements reset or something. It's pretty weird. I don't know why. But yeah. Let's go ahead and get these all waxed up. I like these, definitely. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this place turned out. Let me know what you guys think. I kind of copied, actually, not kind of, I did copy these brewers from BOO. That's pretty simple. Like, it's really all I need. I don't do much brewing in this game. I got these swiftness potions. I think you guys saw that in the time lapse. But it's just droppers next to hoppers, and then you put the ingredients in the way you want them to go. So we have netherwort to brew awkward potions, sugar to brew swiftness, and then glowstone to make them swiftness too. And then we have, yeah, I don't think there's any in there, but we got a bunch of blaze powder that goes in this cart right here. And you just press the button, and all your ingredients go into these hoppers in the order that they get dispensed. So yeah, pretty cool system, you know, not too complicated. It's really all I need, like I said. But yeah, pretty happy with how this place turned out. I really like the vibe here. I don't know what a brewing station's doing below, like, whatever this is, this abandoned tower. But I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I do like all of the orange right here, but I think, I don't know, when I stand right here, I feel like there needs to be a little bit more. So I want to try, and I think it's this one. Yeah, I have a fortune pick too, so I don't want to use that. I want to try to get a pipe running just through the ground right here. I kind of have it right here, where we have these lightning rods, and it's actually really cool because usually you can't walk over them. But if we put pale moss right here, pale moss carpet, you can just walk right over it. It just makes running through this whole place a lot more fluid, a lot more nice. Let's try to get some more color in here though. See how this looks. I don't know, I just feel like it looks a little bit too gray. Okay, I like that. It's like a massive pipe running through the ground right here. Maybe we can add like another one of these trapdoors right here, and it's like a service entrance, so you could service the pipe or whatever. I don't know how pipes work. But yeah, let's get a few more of these done, and then we'll do the rest of them as they come, or, you know, as they age. Because I don't really like, I'll have a couple of them be like brand new, like no weathering, like this. Like, that one's good. That one can be good too. But the rest of them, I definitely want to have at this stage. I think it looks the best. But yeah, looks good right now. Let me go upstairs and show you guys the rest of the build. Oh yeah, we also have these netherwort, like, I don't know, planters maybe? Yeah, but we just have a bunch of netherwort growing. We press this button and they all pop up. Just a quick way to harvest some netherwort. Yeah, like I said, I don't do much brewing in this game, so it's really all I need. Very nice. Let's get these all replanted, then I'll take you guys upstairs. So this is our entrance into the build, or into this part of the build. One more look. Oh, I hear pillagers. We should be fine. But yeah, once we go up here, we got this nice crack in the wall. Just add some nice ambiance. And then this is the main entrance right here. We just got some stones right here. I want to do a little bit more terraforming around this whole build. Right now it looks good, but it's kind of just sticking up out of the water. Maybe I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but I'm thinking about just getting rid of all the land and just having it stick out of the water. And then a bunch of rubble surrounding it just so you can navigate. I think that'd look pretty cool. But yeah, this is the entrance. We just got a massive like hole right here. My idea is like this thing used to be like a much taller, but it actually sunk into the ground because of the soil in the swamp. So there's no like real entrance. It's just a massive hole in the side right here, and that's how you get in. So let's go ahead and get in real quick. We have a view into the witch spawner. Obviously, you won't be able to see any witches right now because they're too close. But I think it's just cool to see in there, see what's going on. Then we have the staircase right here that goes all the way up. We got another hole right here, looking pretty cool. And let me jump down real quick. I want to show you guys this view. This looks really cool. We got a tree up there, and these fences are supposed to be like the roots growing out of the tree into the structure and out of it. And I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, let's go back up those stairs, and I'll show you guys the upstairs. I want to get rid of these vines too. These overgrew a little bit. They're just supposed to be up at the very top. Because otherwise you'd be able to climb up here. And I think that'd probably be a pretty good way to get up. But I want the main way to be through these stairs right here. So let's keep going. We got some more roots right here, breaking through the roof. And now we're up at the first floor. Now we can get a really good look at the tree right here. And this is, I should say this again, I copied this from BOO. He did this in a Hermitcraft video a while ago, but I really love the shape of the trunk right here. So I copied it just to see how he placed the blocks. And I think next time I'm going to be doing like my own design, but I think copying builds is like a useful practice just to get the idea of what's been done. And then I did my own thing for the leaves. Got some glass panes hanging down and some vines hanging down too. And I think it looks really cool. And I'm also really liking the leaf particles on this new update. But yeah, we are actually in the new 1.21.5, I think. The new Spring to Life update. And you know what's funny is the last time I recorded, we were in 1.21.4, which was the newest update at the time. And that was I think the last time I recorded for this episode was in January. So yeah, it's been a while. Sorry about that, guys. I'll do some explaining in a little bit after we show off this build, because I want to do some exploring and find some new stuff from the update. But yeah, this is the staircase. This is kind of like an AFK platform. It's not far away enough. Like it should be another probably 100 blocks taller. But this is just a place you can stand and hopefully get a little bit of spawnage down there. But yeah, super happy with how this build turned out. Whoops. I thought I was going to land on some vines right there. But oh well. Oh yeah, and we also have this bridge right here. This is like after, I think I mentioned this before, but I modeled this build off Priscilla's Tower from Dark Souls 1. And this is the bridge you fall off of once you defeat her, and returns you to Anor Londo. So I modeled this bridge right here, and maybe we could do like a big hole in the ground and this transports you, I don't know, somewhere mysterious. Just some ideas. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the build. Let me know what you guys want to see added to it. I'm always open to ideas. Yes, my bees. Give me your honeycomb. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna have to make a real farm out of that. You know what I might do? I might make a real farm, like a real honeycomb farm, by my spider spawner. Because then I can make candles super easily. That's what I'm gonna do. But for right now, I think, well, I'm going to sleep first, definitely. But I kind of want to do some exploring and get some of the new blocks and stuff. I want the Firefly Bush. I think that's super cool. And maybe get some cactus flowers. But the desert's pretty far away. My main thing is just um, the Firefly Bush. So let's sleep real quick and then maybe go on an adventure. All right, everyone. So here we are at the top of the witch farm. I think that way and that way are all new chunks. So I'm going to head diagonal. That's probably what... Sorry about this F3 screen. It's pretty disgusting. I'm going to have to make this a little better. What is this? North something? Where am I looking? Where am I trying to find this? Facing east. Okay, southeast. We're going southeast. I think that should be new chunks, so let's see what we can find out here. As we're going so far away, I kind of want to... Ooh, I wanted to check out the build from a distance. I think that looks so cool in the fog. Maybe get a little bit closer so we can see more of the color. Yeah, that's so sick. Very, very nice. God, just imagine just seeing that on your adventure. I'd be like, damn, that's pretty cool. I don't know. But while we're on this journey, I want to talk to you guys about where I've been the past few months. If you guys don't know, I am a student in school. Just finished my junior year, so that is where I've been. Yeah, I mean, that's all the explaining I really need to do. Just been super busy with school. But now that it's summer, hopefully I'll get around to doing a video at least once a month, hopefully more. But I did manage to get an internship for the summer, so that's pretty exciting. Some structural engineering. Okay, now we're getting lag spikes. Now I think we're generating chunks. Sorry about all the lag, guys, but yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully, speaking of internships, hopefully I'll get a new PC with all the money I'll be earning. But last summer, when I was doing videos every week, I was unemployed, so I didn't have anything to do, so I was just grinding Minecraft all day. So I don't think I'll be able to get a video out every week like I was last summer. Maybe once every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, something like that. But I'm not going to push myself. I'm going to be pretty busy with the job. But yeah, still haven't found anything new. I think there should be... I mean, we don't have any new chickens yet, or new cows. Do the new ones spawn in the swamp or not? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Let's go. Firefly Bush. These are so sick, guys. I was so stoked for these. I love when Minecraft just has these particles. Like the Spore Blossom is so cool. This is so cool. Oh, what else? Oh, dude, I forgot to talk about the water in my new build. But this is so cool. It's gonna work? There we go. These particles, oh, they're just so sick. They add so much atmosphere. Love them. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a few more of these. So we don't have new mobs in this biome, looks like, but that's all good. We have firefly bushes, and that's all that matters. So I'm gonna collect a bunch more of these, and I think that's it. Yeah, I'll probably see you guys in a little bit back at the build. Yo, this is actually sick, dude. Look at all these waterfalls. It's almost like the earth just like opened up and swallowed all this land, and now everything's just spilling into it. This is super cool. This could be a site for a new build. I mean, I have so many ideas for this world, like Ooh, Firefly Bush. I have so many ideas, like, hopefully one day I'll get to it. But I'll definitely have to mark these coordinates down. This is super cool. Alright guys, so I just looked at the new features for the new update, and I forgot about the leaf litter and the wildflowers. Everything else, like, I don't really care about, but I do kind of want to find some of that leaf litter and some of those wildflowers. But it is turning nighttime, so wish me luck. Hopefully we can find a forest somewhere close. But yeah. Oh, we got some bushes too. Do we have shears? Oh, let's go. We got the bushes. All right, one more thing checked off the list, but let's try to find those wildflowers wherever they might be. Okay, so I was just informed by Minecraft.wiki that they only spawn in birch forests, which is a problem for us because the nearest birch forest is back at spawn, which is already generated. So we have a problem. Maybe we can go to the birch forest and bone meal the grass and get wildflowers from that. I think that is a plausible theory. So I'm going to go back home and we're going to test that out. But first, I want to drop off our firefly bushes. So I'll see you guys probably back at the birch forest. Oh, look at that. We got some leaf litter. I don't know why it wasn't spawning in that other forest, but I guess it must have been old generation, like I keep saying. Very nice. It's a pretty cool block. That's all I gotta say about it. I mean, maybe we can put this around spawn. I think that would probably be our best bet. To find a use for this. Alright everyone, with that we are back at spawn. This is the first place that we ever built this Let's Play. Maybe many of you guys haven't seen it, so maybe let's just take a little tour. So this is our like main setup. This is where I have all my storage stuff. I think I already checked. Not much that's useful in there. But if we follow this path, we can get to this path right here. And this is the main path of our ruined city. We got a nice little tower right there. We got some banners hanging from it too. And yeah, this is where the main city starts. So we got a little hostile. Where'd he go? There. The main story for this place, these ruins, is that, well, they're ruins, and we have an army camped out here. And these posts right here, these are all their spears. They use spears for weapons. And we just have a bunch of ruins. A little path right here, and then through here we have our church. Sorry, I was going a little bit fast right there, so we'll do another pass through, just show you guys. But this is like the main camp. We got some tents set up, some sleeping bags, and then this is the main commander's tent right here. Looking pretty cool. Not very finished right now, but it's finished enough, and we'll definitely have to come back here eventually and do some more. But this is like the first big build I did in this world. This church right here. This is modeled after the Church of Ella in Elden Ring, and I'm super proud of this build. I love how it turned out, and yeah, super fond memories of this place. This is where I first started the world. We got our dog right here, big chillin'. But yeah, I also brought some leaf litter with me, and I want to see if this works as a way to blend our path into the grass. So let's find a good spot to do this. Let's see, maybe like right here. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. You know, just here and there. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I think that works. Definitely have to get a lot more. But yeah, I think it looks cool. I actually do have a lot of grass on the outside, so maybe it'll interfere with that. But nah, I'm liking how this looks. This is a good idea. But for the main reason we came here, we got a meadow up there. So I want to go ahead. Actually, let's take the main path again. And I can show you guys the spider spawner too. This was a spider spawner I was showing you guys, or I was talking about. We got a little crypt right here. Big casket right here. Bunch of candles around. This is actually a gravel door. Where's the button? Where did I put it? There it is. This is supposed to be like a secret door right here. I want to get some redstone set up where you only have to walk up to it. You don't have to press anything. But for now, it's just a button, and then it opens into the main crypt. You know what would be cool is if we swapped these with this one. I think that would make more sense because the biggest one would be hidden behind the fake door, and you know, the guy's more important. He's got a bigger coffin, a bigger casket. But yeah, this is super cool. I love how this place turned out. But yeah, this is where our spider spawner is. And this is where we keep all of our strings. So we'll have to. I brought all my bees nests, so I'm gonna leave them here, and then maybe in a future episode we'll go ahead and build us a honeycomb farm. But for right now, I think I'm gonna sleep real quick because it's getting dark, and then we'll head up to the meadow to get some wildflowers. All right, we're officially in the meadow right now. Let's go up a little bit more. We got some nice rain, so the flowers are gonna grow. This is a good omen. Oh, little wolf. Let's see what we got here. Give me the not you. There we go. We got the wildflowers, and I think that's all we need because I think we can like just propagate it from the one. There we go. We got wildflowers. I don't know what I'm going to use them for yet, but we'll find something. I've seen people do gradients with them, so I think they could be useful in that. Maybe a nice, like, carpet design. Ooh, that would be nice. Like a white and gold carpet. Very nice. The ideas are flowing already. But that's the only reason we came here. But from up here, we can have a really nice view of the ruins. Super cool. I forgot how cool it looks with all the new trees in there, too. We'll have to come back here and do some more building. But it is, I mean, it's technically finished, but I mean, there's some more details that we need to add. But I think all the big builds are done. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys want us to come back here. I would love to. Super, super happy with this place. But I think that's where we're going to call it for the episode, guys. Sorry if it's a little bit shorter, but I do want to get this one out to you guys. Let's go into F5, and we can say goodbye right in front of the church. Thank you all for watching. Once again, apologies for the lack of uploads, but hopefully you all understand. New episodes coming soon, so yeah. Leave a like, subscribe. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.